get a police artist to make a composite. This portrait was later on shown to Vincent DiPiero. Vincent DiPiero had seen the girl in the polka dot dress a few minutes prior to the shooting in the company of Sirhan Sirhan. He immediately identified the girl in the polka dot dress in our portrait as being the girl that was with Sirhan. Now, that girl's description was identical to the description given by many people.
She was tall, statuesque, black hair, well built. I did notice that. I remember that she had on a polka dot dress.
There were a lot of witnesses to Sirhan's behavior at the Ambassador Hotel that night, and many of the witnesses saw him seemingly in the company of a young, attractive woman. And that would happen in the ballroom, and others would say it happened in the pantry just before the shooting, and at different places during the evening.
I saw Sirhan and a lady and another gentleman consistently throughout the evening. There was a girl in a black and white dress involved with Sirhan.
In the weeks that followed, Serrano was questioned repeatedly by police. Her phone rang constantly. Her house was broken into. On June 20th, Serrano was told to come down to headquarters and asked to submit to a polygraph test given by Sergeant Enrique Hernandez, the same Hank Hernandez that Sergeant Schraga complained had so mysteriously returned from overseas employment. Although almost all tapes of witness interviews were lost or destroyed by the LAPD, a tape of Serrano's session has somehow survived. The interview begins in a normal enough fashion. Hernandez explains that the LAPD desires to conduct a thorough investigation and wants to leave no stone unturned. He asked Serrano several different times whether she was telling the truth about the night of the murder. Serrano answers in the affirmative. But then the formal questions end, and the session takes a very strange turn.
Sandy, I'm not going to ask you any more questions. Not a single one. I do want to talk to you like a brother. Look, I presume, I don't know if I relate to anyone. I'm Catholic. Are you Catholic?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Does that mean that you don't practice? Alright, okay, here's the thing. You're an intelligent young girl. You know that for some reason this was made up. So here's what you have to think about right now, is that I think you owe it to Senator Kennedy, the late Senator Kennedy, to come forth, be a woman about this. If he, and you don't know, and I don't know whether he's a witness right now in this room watching what we're doing in here, don't shame his death by keeping this thing up. I have compassion for you. I want to know why. I want to know why you did what you did. This is a very serious thing.
I've seen those people.
No, Sandy. Remember what I told you about that? You can't say you saw something when you didn't see it. Sandy, look, I can explain this to the investigators where you don't even have to talk to them, and they won't talk to you. I can do this. But I know that as you get older, one of these days you're going to be a mother. You're going to be a mother, you're going to have kids, and you know that you can't live a life of shame knowing what you're doing right now is wrong.
I feel I'm doing that thing wrong.
Well, maybe you don't feel it, but when you get older, you will. But please, in the name of Kennedy,
I don't want to name of Kennedy. Really, that's it.
Sandy, you know that this is wrong. I mean, Sandy, you know that this is wrong. You might want to be pushing it off with a smirk on your face, with a smile, but you know that deep inside what you have done.
I remember seeing a girl.
No, I'm talking about what you have told here about saying a person tell you we have shot Kennedy, and that's wrong. No, it isn't, Sandy. Please, don't have the house in a hurry. Look, I love this man, and you're shaming right now, if he can't even... Well, I'm trying not to shout, but this is a very emotional thing with me too, you see. Are you afraid right now, Sandy?